Hi guys, this is Andrew from M-Wave, and today I got here JR, who's our senior technician here at M-Wave. We are going to go through Windows 10 versus Windows 7 by DirectX12 and DirectX11 for PC gaming. As you can see in front of me, I got two computers in front of me. One's got Windows 10 installed, the other one's got Windows 7. You can tell by the wallpaper. And let's, so JR, so what's the specs for these systems that we have here?
Yep, so as you said, they're both identical. They run i5 6500 as the processor. For the graphics card, it uses an RX 480.
Okay.
Uses 16 gigs of DDR4. And everything's installed on 240 gig SSD.
Okay, so both using the same specs and just different operating systems and different DirectX versions for a good fair comparison, I guess.
Yep, that's right, apples to apples comparison.
All right, that's great. Just a quick question, like why are we using like AMD for this particular test?
Yeah, so for Battlefield 1, according to a lot of benchmarks that I've reviewed, it shows the greatest difference between DirectX11 and DirectX12 when you use an AMD graphics card showcasing Battlefield 1. So that's the decision for the RX 480. And
just one quick question before we jump into the comparison. Like, why can't we use like Windows 7 for both and install DirectX12? Like,
DirectX12 is only supported on Windows 10. And so therefore, moving forward, you would have to run Windows 10 if you want to leverage DirectX 12 performance.
Okay, I see. And how about like Microsoft? Are they still supporting like Windows 7 and stuff like that? So
no, that's a good point. Windows 7 support has officially been cut off by Microsoft. So we do recommend to all our customers Windows 10 is the operating system of choice moving forward.
Okay, all right, that's a good plugin. And let's get into Battlefield 1 and test the FPS with DirectX12 versus DirectX11. All right, let's do just go options. All right, so video. And as you guys can see, on my PC on Windows 10 is exactly the same as JR's Windows 7 PC. Just click advanced real quick, JR. Show them that I actually have DirectX12 on right here, and
I don't have the option here.
Yeah, so because you're Windows 7, so you don't get DirectX12. All right, let's go to restart the mission, and then we'll check the FPS.
Yep.
So click restart. Yes. All right. Okay. So it looks like we're both in the game now. Oh yeah, let's get the FPS up. So what was it? Perf overlay dot draw FPS 1. All right. Okay, I have it. Mine's up.
Yep. So currently I'm getting about 82, 74 frames.
So I'm about like 95, 96, 97. It's jumped up to 100 or so. Just 10.
Well, mine just dropped down to 70.
Okay. All right. Do you want to just go right here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Follow me. I'm just running this way. Like behind here. Where I am, the wall. I'm here. You're like back there.
Over the wrong wall, hey?
Yeah, the wrong wall.
Okay.
So like you start here, so just run to here where this big broken thing is.
Okay.
Someone shooting.
It's definitely an easy mode.
So it looks like I'm pretty constant, 90 something for me. I even get up to 115 FPS here. I'm looking at the board.
I'm currently hitting 70, 71, 68, 66.
Yeah.
Let's throw a grenade, let's see what happens. If I'm looking directly at the wall, I break 70, I get up to about 74.
If you look at a wall, Yeah, I get like 100. I've got 128 here.
Oh well. Yeah, so you can see there's a real difference between DirectX12 and DirectX11. So that's saying Windows 7 versus Windows 10. Both using the exact same computer.
Yeah, so what graphic card we're using again?
So currently we're using an RX 480.
Yeah.
Just because it leverages DirectX12 performance a little bit cleaner than NVIDIA cards currently for this title.
Yeah.
But you know, as drivers get better over time, this will be the same kind of result in upcoming titles. I died too. Rest in peace, Jakey.
Yeah, I'll get about.
So you're on the minigun now? And you're getting what, 88, 92, 93? I'm on the minigun too, I'm getting about 74, 69, 65.
Yeah. So I get about like, so I do get better FPS. And all the settings are on like, ultra.
Yep.
So
yeah, all the settings ultra, we're playing at 1080p.
died again.
Here we go, see the blimp? So it's still definitely a playable experience on my end, but it sounds like you're just getting that little bit much better FPS than me.
Yeah, much better FPS.
So that'd be more important if we were playing on a nicer monitor, higher res or a high refresh rate monitor. You would be having a much better time than me.
Okay, all right. Guess that's it. You can see there's definitely a difference in FPS. Okay, JR, so that was quite fun. And the FPS I noticed on mine was usually about 90 to 100 something, sometimes drops to 80. How about you?
I was probably getting about 65 on average. It did drop below 60.
Yeah, so that means we're looking at about like, maybe like 10 to 30 FPS difference here and there, depending on where we are in the game.
Yeah, that would be about the range, for sure.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about besides the advantages of Windows 10 having DirectX12 versus DirectX11 Windows 7. How about like installation wise and stuff like that? Installing the Windows, how easy it is?
Yeah.
What's the major difference?
Yeah, no, easy is a good word to use.
Yeah.
Windows 10, very easy. Comes with this USB. You did it a little bit earlier off camera.
Yeah.
So just plug it in, boot into it, follow the installation the wizard.
Yeah.
And it was no problem.
Okay, so that's basically so it's basically a USB flash drive.
Yeah.
So they just put it on top here, like
exactly right.
or the back there.
Yep.
Usually to start installing Windows 10. Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite useful because I noticed that these PCs that we have here doesn't have what do you call it? Those DVD drives. I forgot the name. Yeah. How about Windows 7? Like, how's it work?
Yeah.
So it's still.
So Windows 7 is a lot more traditional. Comes with a DVD, which we also installed earlier. However, as you mentioned, Andrew, there's no DVD drive. So initially, we tried to use an external USB DVD drive, just plugging that in. However, when you do that, USB devices, USB 3 devices, aren't detected by default on Windows 7. So you can't, once you get into the installation media, it freezes completely. Okay. So that's the first roadblock.
All right, then how did they go past that roadblock to the highway?
Yeah, so so Microsoft, they released a tool that you can use. You have to create your own ISO for this DVD. Yeah. Then finally get it onto a bootable thumb drive like this, just a normal USB drive. Yeah. Use the tool for the hotfix, and then the installation media will allow you to use your keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
Then you run into a SATA problem. So to do that, you need to load the actual SATA driver that comes on the motherboard DVD. But you have to use a SATA device to do that. Yeah. So we cannot use a USB external DVD drive. Yeah. We have to use a SATA DVD drive. So it means I had to open up the computer, plug in one of these, and then continue with the installation. So although it's relatively simple, and then I could use imaging software to replicate this across other PCs for a first-time user or for a novice, you need all this extra hardware just to complete a simple installation that can be done with just a simple USB.
Okay, that's great. That's good to hear. Windows 10 also comes in DVD version, I believe as well, right? Yeah. So for those traditional people like to keep a DVD, you can still get DVD versions of Windows 10. And all right, okay, that's great. Thanks for coming on to the show today, and it was great playing Battlefield 1 and checking out the FPS difference with DirectX12 and DirectX11, and I'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Yeah.